Emily Leach with the Freelance Conference, and I am excited. Yes, again, I know I get excited a lot. It's easy to do, but I have some really cool stuff that's happening with the Freelance Conference. And today I am with Sarah Conde and McLean Robbins.
Yes, hi.
Yes.
Hello, Facebook Live.
With MBO Partners. And the reason I'm excited about these guys is, we're all familiar with marketplaces for freelance business owners, and it's not always been the best experience. Not just from the standpoint of getting the job or finding the job, but the pay and it wasn't that much fun. And what I love about these guys is that they've really taken that to heart and started doing a little bit different. So thank you guys both for being on this call today.
Absolutely. It's our pleasure. Thank you for having us. We're so excited too.
So MBO is allowing me to kind of actually meet some mission that I've had with the Freelance Conference as well. So it was very symbiotic. So talk to me real quick about where MBO came from, where this whole concept of, because I know you guys got here a little different than most marketplaces.
Yeah, our story, it's just one of those things where we came, we are both very excited. We came from a background of talent. Many of these companies don't come that way. So we have always had offerings for talent. That's the DNA of our company. So we started off with back office services for talent. Those talents started taking us to their clients. Ergo, we have a huge enterprise arm of our business. And the marketplace is really exciting for us as it allows us to take the talent side of our business and the enterprise side of our business, basically throw a party for everybody to meet each other.
I think that's a great way to
I like that, throw the party.
We've been helping people work the way they want to work and helping enterprises figure out how to engage independents in a way that feels friendly to the independent but compliant for the business for 20 plus years. And you may, as an independent yourself, be new to the conversation, but this is not new for us, and we're really excited to, as Sarah says, invite everybody to the party. We've been here hanging out alone for far too long.
In particular, working with talent, I was always able to help them set up their business structures, negotiate contracts, do their bill rate, help them with their invoicing. But the hardest thing about being a freelancer is finding a project. We all know that. Once you find the project, you'll figure the rest out.
Then you gotta do the work.
That's right.
Which is the fun part.
Which is the fun part if you do it right. So this is personally really satisfying for me, because as a coach to independents for so long, they were like, yeah, that's great, but can you help me to get that project? And now I can say, actually, yes, I can. So it's very fulfilling to be able to kind of do it for the whole life cycle, not just once the project is rewarded to provide services, but to help them build that pipeline of potential business. So,
yeah, one of the problems that a lot of marketplaces have seen, and I'm just going to kind of throw this out there and see what y'all's thoughts are, is one of two things. Is there's usually more freelance experts than there are projects, or the project price point is so low that it's, I'll take it because I'm hungry, but it's really not the best use of my time.
We've got good news on that.
I know.
So my favorite stat about our marketplace, and one that kind of speaks to what we're doing and why we're different, right? So when you go into something like, let's just say one of the big guys that starts with a U, we'll leave it there, like Upwork, like the average project value is like $500, right? So it's a lot of small project-based work, and you're bidding with a lot of folks offshore and other things that might be driving down rates. Our network, our average project value is $64,000. So we're really designed for professional services, for higher end projects that are lasting longer time and are of the quality that are hard to find, and with the clients that are hard to get into because there's so many layers. So that project value, I think, speaks to what we're trying to do and why our marketplace is a little bit different. And we're not break fix. We're not quick and dirty. We have long-term, significant, and strategic opportunities in our marketplace.
Yeah, and I think something that Sarah points out is that, these are with large-scale enterprises. And so what we've really done with our marketplace is open up our contact book to qualified independents like those that will be attending FreeCon and give them access to projects that they never would have found without their private contact books before. But also there is always going to be competition. So I want to address the other thing you said, which is there are more talent in a marketplace than there are jobs. In order for the enterprise getting the best person, you are competing, but I always think a little healthy competition makes everybody stronger. So it's part of the reason why we're encouraging everybody to, really take some time to think not just about uploading a resume and clicking apply on things, but to really go after opportunities like you would have gone after a full-time job. I know just hitting that easy apply button is not the way to do it. So we're happy to talk to people about ways that they can achieve a more complete application to look most attractive for enterprises.
And one of our new features that's coming out is allowing folks, just like you would put a resume or a cover letter on applying for like a full-time job, we're letting talent select different, like if they want to have like a little pitch or a little summary about what makes you stand out, if you have a different resume for this particular job, because a lot of us have subject matter expertise in different area. Also, when you're part of our marketplace, you're part of MBO. And something that I'm really proud of is that our goal here is to drive value for you, whether you ever find a project in our marketplace or not. We'll have guides on template statements of work and template client reports and bill rate calculators. So we hope that you find a project. We want you to find a project. And while you're waiting, we're going to help just help you help your business acumen, help you to get up to snuff to work with these types of clients and offer value that you can use with or without MBO. So we really want to champion freelance talent. That's what we've been doing for years.
I think we've really built and are building a community of freelancers, and it's a network of those independents that are, maybe you didn't know 5 other people just like you or 5 people with complementary skill sets before, but you have a way to engage with those people, and you have a way to get that business advice and that support that you might not get outside of a full-time position. But now you can do it all through the MBO ecosystem, through the MBO Access product, which is what Marketplace is a part of.
So I know at the conference you guys are doing a couple things on top of a couple of other things, but the 2 big things that I'm the most excited about, I think you guys are too, is one, on the Tech Tuesday, you guys are having a session to sit down, hands-on, go ahead and fill out your profile, which we'll be sending you that information. And so that when you walk in the door, you guys can actually walk people through what are those little touches that we need to do to make you stand out. Is there a little bit more that you could talk about that?
One of the things I'm most excited about for that session is we're bringing one of our advisors who actually works with our enterprise client manager. So she's going to be helping you, but also keeping an eye out to see if you can meet any of her needs as she's helping the manager find people. But I really like, we're really having the whole spectrum covered. So I'm going to speak about your business in general, how to become enterprise ready, how to make sure you're going to meet all their requirements, that piece. Then we've got Catherine, who's going to be coming, and she's going to help you to know, what are these managers asking for? How can you stand out? Like real life examples, she's filling these roles every day. And hey, she might be talking to you about filling one of those open recs. And then we're also going to have Lindsay Wasan joining, and she is our product owner. And so she really knows all the technical side. So we're going to approach it from the whole business, whether it's, how can I stand out, to how can I best be structured, to can you show me little kind of tricks and tips of how to get the most out of the marketplace. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be discussion based. And we're going to go around and make sure everyone leaves with a saved search so they get notified as soon as they have an opportunity that meets them, so they can set it and forget it. We're going to show them how to stand out, how to do the little things that people aren't thinking about that we know work with enterprise managers. So we're going to have a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Go ahead.
That's great. And when you go to a conference, you want to walk away with something that you can really show for it. And so well, we can't promise everybody's going to get a project. I mean, wouldn't that be awesome?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
We have enough opportunities to do that. We do want to
someday.
That you're going to walk away with all the tools you need to get your next project when you see something, hopefully via something in MBO's marketplace. But if not, just in general, to walk away feeling ready to take on that first enterprise grade product if you're not already there.
And Go ahead.
I could definitely see how by going through that process, one, you have a really great profile now in MBO Partners, but we all know don't put all your eggs in one basket. So if you are looking at a different one, you now have those tips and tricks of how to make yourself stand out in other ones. So it's cross-platform, and I appreciate it.
And here's the thing: nobody owns freelancers. We don't own them.
Nobody owns us.
Clients don't own them. We tell it to enterprise clients all the time. So we expect that you're going to have profiles in many different places, which is one of the reasons why we did this saved search functionality. So as we're getting new opportunities in literally daily, it changes every day. And we've got a huge pipeline coming in. You might not see anything now, but you can set the criteria of what you're looking for, and then we'll automatically email you when it's in there. So it's a great time to be an early adopter and to get in at those settings so that you'll be the first to know when there is something that's a match if you don't see anything today. But yes, freelancers are freelancers. So you get what you need to get anywhere you get it. And we don't own talent. We don't own, sometimes people ask, well, if I get placed through MBO or if I get something in marketplace, does that mean that there are finder's fees or rules about me going full time or doing other things? We don't do any of that. So These are your clients. You are not owned by us or any of our platforms or anything like that. We expect you to work independently with many different clients.
That is different.
And we can help you whether you find the project, here or not. Mm-hmm. There are projects that people come to that aren't necessarily in the marketplace. And that's one of the unique things about MBO is we can help the full scope of your independent business. Many of our independents come to us with projects with enterprises that are our clients, but not necessarily in the marketplace too, for one reason or another. We understand that.
Yeah. So my background before we had the marketplace is I would talk to you about once you have that project, how do you negotiate the contract in your best interest? Especially if they have all those onboarding requirements, you're not sure how to kind of sift through that and what insurances you might need and how is the best, should you do an LLC partnership or sole P, all that stuff. So whether you get the client through our marketplace, through another marketplace, through your friend at church or whatever, we will help you. We can help. Or whether it comes from one of our enterprise clients. There's a lot of different ways people get projects. Our marketplace is just one of them. And we want people to find value and feel community there, even beyond the prospects of getting a match. That's something that we're really working hard towards.
I think that the session on Tuesday, hopefully everybody listening can attend it, but if they can't, you'll get actionable tips out of it regardless.
Awesome. And then on Monday, we have, I think it's set to happen during lunch. We're doing what we're calling talent matching. And I know you guys are going to come in and just be there and allow people to sit down with people and say, okay, what are your skills? Here's how you use the back-end system or the marketplace. And let's see if there's anything in there. Because sometimes it's, tech is not everybody's best friend. And I haven't been in your back-end system yet since I'm not, looking for client work, but maybe I need to get in it just to get a better feel for it.
Send you an invite.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what tomorrow may bring? I may decide to go back into freelancing, but I think that's really awesome to be able to sit down and really understand what the person's doing. Because here's the other thing I find about myself, and other freelancers, is we think that we do this, and this is all we do. But as we talk and things come out, and the other person hears a difference, like going, wait a minute, I just heard that you seem to really, really like to do book cover design. And the person goes, well, yeah, I do. But because logos pay my bills, I do logo design. Well, look at this client. This person right here is looking for what, in book design. Isn't that fabulous? But they may not have put that in because they didn't feel like they could.
The more specialties and skills that you have, the higher chance you are being matched. So I would tell people to kind of go for it and then maybe tailor the specific resume and cover kind of like their little pitch as they apply towards, if it's graphic design, then do that. But if it's book art, then bring those up. And then your profile can have all of them. Then you get more specific on the particular pitch that you're doing on the opportunity. So we'll talk all about that. And Catherine is somebody who I'm really excited for everybody to meet. Everyone's going to want to talk to her because she's
awesome.
She has direct, she knows what the clients want. And she also can speak to people about how to best describe themselves or sell themselves in their resume. And I hate resume. I hate that word. I hate everything about it. Yet they're what we have to work with. So if we have to work in that space, then let's figure out how best to kind of hack it and make it the best we can.
Yeah,
I agree. Well, is there any last tidbits that you would like to throw out to everybody before we take off?
I do have one, which is to say that, we're super excited to attend FreeCon. But if there's just anybody out here listening who's not able to come live, which of course I hope everybody can, we have a really great insights section of our website that's free for everybody to use. So MBOpartners.com/insights offers daily posted content that shares lots of information about not just starting your business, but for those who've been in business for some time, how to enhance your business, how to increase your income, how to find projects, some of these techniques that we'll be talking about, obviously not as compelling and dynamic as getting Sarah live and Catherine live in the room.
Or as loud.
But you know what? There's no magazine, there's no guide out there for people who want to work independently. There's no one single destination for you guys to go. So, feel free to peruse that, and we'd love to see you regularly, but we're really excited to see you at FreeCon too. Thanks so much for having us, Emily.
No, thank you guys. Really, I'm so excited, and I can't wait to meet you guys in person. We've talked quite a few times like this, and I feel like I know you guys, but you never really know people until you get to give them a hug, and hang out with them.
I can't wait to have a little cheers with you at the opening ceremony.
Yes, absolutely. Talk off.
I just feel like we're always talking through these screens, Emily.
I know. Let's break the screen.
Thank you so much for hosting this. And anybody who wants to check out the marketplace right now, that's also up on our site as well. So,
yeah, and we had the link on earlier, so I think everybody got to see that. So everybody, thank you so much for showing up. This is Emily Leach with the Freelance Conference. If you have not got your ticket yet, I don't know why, but still, you can still get one at freelanceconference.com/freecon19. And I will see you in less than 2 weeks.
Can't wait.
Bye.
Bye.